Hi everyone, this week I want to address the difference between a squat and a deadlift. A lot of you have asked me that questions. So first and foremost, a squat is you have a bar or the weight on your shoulders and it's a descending motion with the weight on your shoulder. A deadlift is an ascending motion coming from the ground up. The weight is in your hands. You pick it up, you lift it, and you bring it back down. So that's the difference between a deadlift and a squat. Some of you have asked, well, what if I'm doing a squat with weights in my hands? Meaning this, right? Your weights are here instead of on your shoulders. When we say squat, hold the weights on your shoulders, especially in a class with dumbbells. So some of you would don't want to hold them here. They put them in your hands. Well, technically that becomes a deadlift. You don't have any more of the weights up on your shoulders. What is the difference? When you do a squat, you tend to stay more upright. You're coming down, you're coming back up. It's a full leg exercise, and you tend to work a little bit more the front of the leg than what you would work with a deadlift. Again, a squat, the waist up, whether you hold it here with dumbbells, whether you hold it here with a bar, you descend, you come back up. Okay, then there's the variation, of course, in the width of your legs and your feet. If you want to go a little bit more forward, you do a powerlifter squat with the bar a little bit lower on your back, but that's a squat. Deadlift, the weight is in front of you if you have a bar, or by your side if you have a trap bar, or heavy kettlebells or dumbbells. You pick it up, you lift it, you bring it back down. You tend to work a little bit more the back of your leg because in a deadlift, you hinge forward. You come down here, from here, up. So it tends to be a little bit more a hip dominant, the back of the thigh movement as opposed to the squat. Also, the difference, when you start to squat a significant amount of weight, you hold in the weight, especially if it's a bar, but even heavy kettlebells, heavy dumbbells on your shoulders. What are you doing? You're working your erector spine, your lower spine, and all the muscle around your spine and in your back and your abdominals very differently than if you had the weights in your hands. So for those of you that are asking what is the difference, you're definitely working differently. Even though it may look the same, you know, when you have the weights here and you're coming up, or the weights on your shoulders, down and up. A squat per se is designed to have the weight on your shoulders, you're working your abdominals and your back differently, and you're coming down. That's a more work on your knee and the front of your thigh. A deadlift, the weight is in front of you from the floor. You pick it back up, becomes a little more the back of your legs, what is called the posterior chain movement. You lift it, you still work abdominals and lower back, but it's different than in the squat, right? Because the weight is here and not here. So you lift it and you bring it down. I hope this helps.